What if protecting your health started with the simplest thing you do every single day? Eating. Your body is already working 24/7 to protect you, repairing cells, fighting stress, balancing hormones, and keeping everything alive and stable. But here's the truth most people ignore: that system only works properly when you give it the right fuel. Most people search for complicated solutions, but real health often begins with simple daily food choices. Every single meal is a decision. You are either supporting your body or slowly working against it over time. And if you want better energy, stronger immunity, and long term health, it starts with what's on your plate. Today, I'm going to show you 6 simple foods that can support your body's natural defenses every single day. Imagine if your body already possessed an extraordinary system designed to protect you every moment of every day. The truth is, it does. From the instant you wake up until you fall asleep, countless biological processes work together to defend against infections, repair damaged tissues, regulate inflammation, and maintain healthy organs. These systems have evolved over millions of years, but they rely on one essential partnership: the nourishment you provide through your daily food choices. Food is far more than a source of calories. Every meal delivers vitamins, minerals, healthy fats, protein, fiber, and naturally occurring plant compounds that interact with your body's own protective mechanisms. Research suggests that a balanced diet rich in whole foods can support immune function, healthy blood vessels, metabolism, and the diverse community of microbes living in your digestive system. Rather than acting like medicine that treats disease directly, nutritious foods help create an internal environment where your body's natural defenses can function more effectively. One important concept is consistency. A single healthy meal will not transform your health overnight, just as one less nutritious meal is unlikely to undo years of good habits. Your body responds to the patterns you repeat. Choosing colorful vegetables, fruits, whole grains, legumes, nuts, seeds, and healthy fats regularly provides a steady supply of nutrients that support normal cellular function and ongoing repair. Lifestyle choices beyond nutrition also influence these protective systems. Regular physical activity helps maintain healthy circulation, quality sleep allows important repair processes to occur, and managing chronic stress supports balanced immune responses. These habits work together rather than independently, creating a foundation for long term wellness. Perhaps the most empowering idea is that every meal becomes an opportunity to invest in your future health. You don't need a perfect diet or expensive superfoods. Small, realistic improvements practiced day after day can strengthen healthy routines, making it easier to nourish your body in ways that support resilience, energy, and overall well being throughout every stage of life. Berries may be small, but they contain an impressive combination of nutrients and naturally occurring plant compounds that have attracted the attention of nutrition researchers for decades. Blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, blackberries, and similar fruits are rich in vitamins, minerals, fiber, and colorful pigments called anthocyanins. These pigments belong to a larger family of compounds known as polyphenols, which research suggests may help protect cells from oxidative stress, a normal process that can contribute to aging and chronic disease when it becomes excessive. One reason berries stand out is their ability to provide substantial nutrition without excessive calories. They are naturally sweet while also supplying fiber, which helps slow digestion and contributes to a feeling of fullness. Fiber also supports healthy digestion by feeding beneficial bacteria in the gut. As these microbes break down certain fibers and plant compounds, they produce substances that may help maintain the health of the intestinal lining and support balanced immune function. Vitamin C is another valuable nutrient found in many berries. It plays an important role in collagen production, wound healing, and the normal function of the immune system. Combined with a variety of antioxidants, this nutrient profile makes berries an excellent addition to a balanced eating pattern focused on long term wellness. Including berries in your daily routine is both simple and flexible. Fresh and frozen berries offer similar nutritional benefits, making them available throughout the year. Add them to oatmeal, yogurt, whole grain cereal, or smoothies, or enjoy them on their own as a naturally satisfying snack. Pairing berries with protein rich foods such as plain yogurt or a handful of nuts can create a balanced meal or snack that provides lasting energy. Rather than thinking of berries as an occasional treat, consider making them a regular part of your plate. Their combination of fiber, vitamins, and plant compounds works alongside other nutritious foods, supporting the body's natural systems through consistent, everyday eating habits and encouraging greater variety across your weekly meals and snacks. Broccoli has earned its reputation as one of the most nutrient dense vegetables available, and its benefits extend far beyond its vitamin content. As a member of the cruciferous vegetable family, alongside cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, kale, and cabbage, broccoli contains naturally occurring compounds that researchers continue to study for their role in supporting the body's own protective systems. These vegetables provide glucosinolates, which are converted during chopping or chewing into biologically active compounds, including sulforaphane, that may help activate enzymes involved in the body's natural defense against everyday cellular stress. Research suggests these compounds can support normal detoxification processes carried out by the liver and other tissues. Rather than cleansing the body in the popular sense, these natural systems continuously process and eliminate substances the body no longer needs. Eating cruciferous vegetables regularly may help support these normal biological functions as part of an overall healthy dietary pattern. Broccoli also delivers vitamin C, vitamin K, folate, potassium, and dietary fiber. Vitamin C contributes to normal immune function and collagen production, while vitamin K supports healthy blood clotting and bone health. Fiber encourages healthy digestion by nourishing beneficial gut bacteria and promoting regular bowel movements. Preparation can influence both flavor and nutritional value. Lightly steaming broccoli helps preserve its crisp texture and many of its beneficial compounds. Avoiding excessive boiling may reduce the loss of certain water-soluble nutrients. If you prefer it raw, pairing broccoli with a healthy dip or adding it to salads can make it more enjoyable while preserving its natural crunch. The goal is not to rely on broccoli alone, but to include a variety of cruciferous vegetables throughout the week. Rotating broccoli with cabbage, kale, cauliflower, and Brussels sprouts increases dietary diversity and exposes your body to a wider range of beneficial plant compounds. Building meals around colorful vegetables creates a strong nutritional foundation that supports overall health, encourages balanced eating habits, and makes everyday nutrition both practical and satisfying over the long term. Extra virgin olive oil and green tea may come from completely different parts of the world, but both have earned attention in nutrition science for their unique combination of plant compounds and their association with long-standing patterns of healthy living. Extra virgin olive oil is a central feature of traditional Mediterranean eating patterns, which have been associated in observational research with better cardiovascular health and healthier aging outcomes. What makes this oil distinctive is not just its fat content, but also its naturally occurring polyphenols and monounsaturated fats, which may support healthy cholesterol balance when they replace more processed or saturated fat sources in the diet. From a practical standpoint, olive oil works best when used to enhance whole foods rather than replace them. Drizzling it over vegetables, legumes, or whole grains can improve both flavor and nutrient absorption of certain fat-soluble compounds found in plants. It is not necessary to use large amounts. Even small, consistent use as part of a balanced dietary pattern can contribute to overall nutritional quality. Choosing high-quality extra virgin olive oil and storing it properly away from heat and light helps preserve its beneficial compounds. Green tea, on the other hand, offers a different but complementary set of plant compounds. It contains catechins, including EGCG, which have antioxidant properties studied for their role in supporting normal cellular function. Green tea also contains a modest amount of caffeine along with L-theanine, an amino acid that may contribute to a sense of calm alertness in some individuals. This combination has made green tea a widely studied beverage in relation to metabolism, brain function, and cardiovascular health, although findings vary and are best interpreted as part of broader lifestyle patterns rather than isolated effects. Replacing sugar-sweetened beverages with unsweetened green tea is a simple dietary shift that can reduce added sugar intake while increasing hydration variety. It can be enjoyed hot or cold, and small daily habits like a morning cup or an afternoon break can make it easier to maintain consistently. When considered together, olive oil and green tea reflect a broader principle in nutrition. Small, consistent choices built into daily routines can shape long-term health outcomes more effectively than occasional major changes. They fit naturally into meals and habits without requiring complex planning, and they work best alongside a diet rich in vegetables, fruits, whole grains, and other minimally processed foods that support overall metabolic and cardiovascular function over time as well. Beans and nuts represent two of the most powerful yet often underappreciated food groups when it comes to long-term health. Both are rich in plant based nutrients that support multiple systems in the body, including digestion, metabolism, and cardiovascular function. What makes them especially interesting from a nutritional science perspective is their combination of fiber, healthy fats, protein, vitamins, minerals, and a wide range of bioactive plant compounds that work together rather than in isolation. Beans, including lentils, chickpeas, black beans, and kidney beans, are particularly valuable for gut health. Their high fiber content includes both soluble and insoluble forms, which help regulate digestion and support a healthy intestinal environment. When fiber reaches the colon, it becomes food for beneficial gut bacteria. These microbes ferment fiber into short chain fatty acids, which may help nourish the cells lining the colon and support a balanced immune response. This connection between diet and the microbiome is an expanding area of research, highlighting how everyday foods can influence health in subtle but meaningful ways. Beans also provide plant based protein and have a relatively low glycemic impact compared to many refined carbohydrates. This means they can contribute to more stable energy levels when included as part of balanced meals. Combining beans with whole grains, vegetables, or healthy fats can improve both nutrient diversity and satiety, making it easier to maintain consistent eating patterns. Nuts, including almonds, walnuts, pistachios, and pecans, offer a different but complementary nutritional profile. They contain unsaturated fats, including omega-3s in some varieties like walnuts, along with vitamin E, magnesium, and other minerals. These nutrients have been associated in research with heart health and cellular protection. Nuts are also energy dense, so mindful portioning is important, but even small daily servings can contribute meaningfully to nutrient intake. In practical terms, beans can be added to soups, salads, and stews, while nuts can be used as snacks or toppings for yogurt, oatmeal, or vegetables. When incorporated regularly, both foods help build dietary variety and support long-term nutritional balance in everyday meals and snacks that fit easily into most lifestyles without requiring complicated preparation methods or expensive ingredients at all. Building lifelong health through simple daily food choices is less about dramatic changes and more about consistency, variety, and awareness of how everyday meals influence the body over time. When you look at nutrition through a long-term lens, it becomes clear that no single food defines health, and no single meal determines your future. Instead, it is the repeated patterns of eating that gradually shape metabolism, immune resilience, cardiovascular function, and even how the gut microbiome develops and adapts. One of the most important ideas in modern nutrition science is dietary diversity. The body relies on a wide range of nutrients, from vitamins and minerals to fiber and plant-based bioactive compounds. No single food can provide everything in optimal amounts. That is why building meals that include vegetables, fruits, whole grains, legumes, nuts, and healthy fats creates a more complete nutritional foundation. Each food group contributes different compounds that support overlapping biological systems, from energy production to cellular repair. Another key principle is the balance between nourishment and sustainability. A healthy diet is not one that feels restrictive or difficult to maintain. It is one that fits into daily life, cultural habits, and personal preferences while still supporting physiological needs. This is why simple swaps and gradual improvements often work better than strict dietary overhauls. For example, adding vegetables to familiar meals, choosing whole food snacks instead of ultra-processed options, or replacing sugary drinks with unsweetened alternatives can slowly shift overall dietary quality without creating unnecessary pressure. Timing and consistency also matter. Eating regular meals that include nutrient-dense foods helps stabilize energy levels and supports metabolic balance. Pairing carbohydrates with protein, fiber, and healthy fats can slow digestion and promote satiety, which may help regulate appetite naturally. Over time, these patterns contribute to more stable blood sugar responses and better energy regulation throughout the day. Lifestyle factors beyond food amplify these effects. Adequate sleep supports hormonal balance, physical activity improves circulation and metabolic health, and stress management influences appetite regulation and immune function. Nutrition does not operate in isolation. It interacts with every aspect of daily living. Ultimately, building lifelong health is about creating an environment where good choices become easier over time. When wholesome foods are regularly available and integrated into meals you already enjoy, they gradually replace less supportive options. This steady progression allows health to improve in a realistic, sustainable way that aligns with everyday living and long term well being priorities in a practical and achievable manner that continues evolving naturally over time with each meal. Health is not built in one perfect day, it is built in thousands of small choices. You don't need perfection, you just need consistency because every healthy meal is a message to your body, a message of strength, repair, and long term protection. And the next time you eat, you decide which message your body receives.